Alright everyone, it's a long overdue update of what my grow room's doing, my hydroponics. As you can see, the tomato plant's gotten big. Its old leaves are dying off. Last time I counted, sorry for the wind noise if you hear it. Last time I counted, I got 15 tomatoes on here, and I have more flowers going, and I try to pollinate as much as I can to get the most out of this plant. I got some back there, I don't know if you can see it. I'm still using my GoPro. Also got my yellow bell pepper over here, which y'all can see is doing pretty well. Right here, I got some down there, I don't know if you can see. I got some baby ones right over here, I don't know if you can see. But this yellow bell pepper is doing good. I got a flower there, I'm going to try to pollinate if it's not already. And my sad, lonely red bell pepper over there, I gave up on it. It's not doing anything. You can tell it's just dropping fruits and flowers all over the place. I tried pollinating and doing the best I can. It ain't working. So the tomato plant's been growing towards that side of the plant anyway. So I really haven't been attending to it the last week or so. Week and a half. So I'm taking the red bell pepper out. It's not doing anything. I'm replacing it with these, which is kale. And I had gotten a new bucket here, and it's got 4 holes, 4 net cups in there. So I'm replacing those 4 rock roll cubes in there along with the clay pebbles. Replacing it, and I'm gonna have to use this stand setup, this MacGyvering setup I got over here, MacGyver, because my light system is so high. It's gonna be, the light's gonna be too low, and then I gotta do something with the tomato plant. See, it's just all on that side. So I'm hoping I can rearrange the branches to move around the 5-gallon bucket. Try to get around it to do something so I can get it up there close to the light like this as much as I can so it can grow, pollinate some more flowers. This tomato plant, man, it's a trooper. I'm gonna tell you, because the one on the right, sorry, I'm charging my GoPro at the same time. I only got one hand. This tomato plant right here has fell over at least twice. The first time it fell over, I didn't have any stakes, and it just limped over. I thought it was done for. I went and bought these little stakes right there in the middle that you see, and I got one on the bell pepper plant just in case. And I went and got these string as well. I got it strung up there. I got 3 of them holding the tomato plant up, and it survived. And it fell over again last week, which is that string back there. I guess it got too heavy with those 2 big, not really big, but good sized tomato plants back there, or tomatoes. I guess it got top heavy and limped over. It didn't break. It just kind of limped over, bent over, and I picked it up, strung it up, and it's still producing flowers. And you can tell right there, two of those that I pollinated, you can see right there that they're starting to grow tomatoes. And I did this whole cluster here. Hopefully they'll all go. I said I got, last time I counted was 15. It don't look like it, but there's 2 there. There's actually 4 over here that's doing good in the cluster. There's 3 more back there in that cluster. one over there, one there, one down way back there. I got two clusters, got a cluster over there, and I got some more somewhere. They're hiding, but last time I counted there was 15. And I know I pollinated at least 5 more since then. And the bell pepper I really didn't pollinate, really. I shake it from time to time, and it pollinates and it's good, but shaking the tomato plant to pollinate, you can't. You gotta get you a toothbrush or a Q-tip, which I use. I use the Q-tip. It did wonders for me. I got all these tomatoes doing the Q-tip method. But this one here, I don't know if it's, I bought this fan, oscillating fan, and I don't know, just the sheer wind from it is pollinating these flowers over here, but it's doing a good job. I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's like 2 or 3 more on the back side I can't get to. So it's doing good. Like I said, there's one right here. I'm gonna pollinate, but every now and then I'll go and shake the plant because I never took a Q-tip to these guys. I shook the plant and there they go. I did the same for the red bell pepper. Shake it, Q-tip. Nothing. It just has a massive canopy on it, and it's just done. So what I'm gonna do now is take out my MacGyver setup here and take out my red bell pepper. Oh, I got another addition too. I got me a thermometer, humidity, high and low, temperature high and low, 24-hour, keeps track so I know what's going on in here for the most part. Take out the red bell pepper, exchange it with the kale. If I can get a clean, when I pull this bucket out, I'll come back, I'll show a video of what it looks like, because you can't tell. And like I said, it's got a nice canopy on it, but if you watch any of my first video, any of them, this red bell pepper had bell peppers on it, so I figured this one would do good. But sorry for the tilt, the yellow bell pepper didn't have any bell peppers on it, and it was skinnier. If you look at my videos or our Instagram, you can see that this yellow bell pepper was skinnier than the red bell pepper. Like, it wasn't even going to survive. It just looked unhealthy. But this one, it's crazy. It's doing a lot better than the red bell pepper. So tossing red pepper out, putting the kale in here. Hopefully the tomato plant don't overcome it. If I can move the leaves out the way, I might be able to string up some more string or something, move it out the way, and go from there. Once I pull this out, I'll bring back the video and I'll show you what it looks like. I gotta do all my nutrients, add water to everything, so I'm gonna do that too. So I'll be back whenever. Alright everyone, I'm back briefly. I got the red bell pepper out. I done straightened, I done strung. The tomato plant is sitting upright. One branch, it looked natural where it was growing, but was actually leaning. So I fixed it. And now you can see a lot more of the tomatoes I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I probably got at least 20 on here. Got some more flowers over here I didn't see. I'm gonna try to pollinate the other ones I seen earlier. And here is the red bell pepper. You can see all around. Sorry for the low lighting or whatever, but whatever. All the fallen fruits or buds, whatever you want to call them, they're just not doing anything. They get to like this, then they do this, and then they do this. They fall off. It's been like that for weeks. I tried pollinating, doing everything I can. Nothing. Then let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me turn this around. Right here. All this time. Look at this. I have plucked the earlier ones off of here because they were a little like this and they turned fully red. This has been on here ever, and it just now started turning red. Look how small this thing is. This is one of the original ones that came with the plant, but I forgot about it and left it. I said, well, I'm going to see what it's going to do. And like 3 weeks go by. I mean, look, it's just nothing. Look, just, actually I can shake it and just stuff just falls off. I'm done with it. I mean, I haven't tended to it, but this is the only time I have not tended to the plant, to this plant, because I was like, I'm going to replace it anyway. Look. Look how this root is. I mean, it was a lot better than what it was before. But, I mean, come on. You shouldn't be falling fruits like this. I mean, the yellow bell pepper is doing great. And the yellow bell pepper's got just about the same, if not more, maybe a little less, root system like this one. And it's doing fine. But this one, I gave up on it. I said, you know what? It's flowering, then it closes. I try to pollinate before it closes, and they fall off. So, I'm done with it. This is being replaced by the kale. Hope I can get some kale growing, do something different. And like I said, I'm going to try to make some space. I did make some space. I gotta clean up, but I made some space where I can set my kale right here up straight to the plant, to the lights, and hopefully it's enough. Got my yellow bell pepper. So now I'm gonna do my nutrients for the tomato plant and transplant my kale into this one right here, and I will be back. Alright everyone, whew. I'm back. I got my microwave, the empty 5-gallon bucket that was holding the red bell pepper. Sorry, I'm out of breath. That 5-gallon bucket is heavy to get up that high without messing up the tomato plant. There we go. That's about as high as I can get it. The 5-gallon bucket is kind of heavy. Got the clay pebbles in there. Rock wool. I did hit that one. Hopefully it'll stand back up. Hope I didn't break it. But got about 5 more minutes before the light shuts off. I filled up the black one, and my ppms were too high. So what I had to do, I had to drain it, but I didn't want to carry it outside. So I used my good old shop vac, sucked the water out of it, about halfway, a little over halfway. Sorry, a little over halfway. Filled it back up with my water. Empty, 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 empty. Empty, 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 empty. And I still got 4 gallons of water left. So I gotta refill everything. I got my pH down, pH up, my formula that I mixed. Everything else is good to go. ppms are all good, pH is all good, water level is all good. Got my air stone in there, rocking and rolling. About to set my oscillating fan back up, back to where it needs to be, and be good for the rest of the night until I come back and check everything in the next couple of days. Sorry for the long overdue update, but eventually, I don't know, this light system, depending on how well Jay's lights are doing, I may upgrade to LED. I'm not sure because I am trying to save for my A+ certification. So, you know, weigh my, you know, responsibilities. So, but we'll see. I added like, I think two more strings holding up the tomato plant. Now it just seems more straight than leaning over. I got this one here to help brace this one up. I didn't have time to pollinate, but I'm gonna try to pollinate these tomorrow if they're still open. That way when the tomato starts coming in, this will help support the tomatoes there. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully those seedlings are getting enough light. They're probably about 6, maybe 8 inches away from the fluorescent lights. So hopefully everything's good. Alright, till next time.